What's going on, you guys? So, where did I last leave off here? So, I know I got kind of booted out of Mediolanum, whatever that town is, and this guy here, I kind of got booted out of both cities here. Oop. So, I know I have an army here. Um, so, I just want to give you a heads up if you've been watching my previous videos about this. It looks a little bit different, mainly because I did a previous video on this and the recording got effed up with the sound, so I kind of went back to old save. So if you notice, like I got a new cavalry unit here, which is awesome. It's gonna come in handy. Uh, and the other thing that's different is I moved my fleet and army, these guys, against this city, which are Carthaginians. Did I say that right? I probably didn't, but whatever. And there's Carthage over here. So I kind of declared war on Carthage. Yeah. You're probably wondering why I did that. Mainly because Rome, the Senate, kind of gave me this as an objective to take. And, well, if I'm going to take it, I have to declare war on Carthage, don't I? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm building a battering ram to get inside that city. And once I do, I'll have Sardinia here. And, you know, after I take Sardinia, I might as well take Sicily. And once I take Sicily, I might as well just go into Africa, right? At that point, basically control the western half of the Roman Empire, which makes every other faction in Rome look very inviting for I don't know, a Caesar to take command. So, anyway, so what I'm going to do is I have this massive force here. I'm going to take these guys out. And yeah, he falls back. That's okay. So you probably didn't see because I kind of lost it. I had a reserve force that was heading over to this army, this 645 man army of like 80 guys, town watch. The Gauls kind of destroyed that army. So this is my little bit of a revenge for that. And I had them heading over to this army. They were supposed to reinforce it, and somehow they got to that army before I was able to kind of like reinforce it or meet up. All right, so trying to where the heck is this army here? Maybe in that green circle here. All right, so what I'm gonna do is these guys are gonna be my frontline troops here, right? All right. Definitely the cavalry is going to be a big force there. I'm going to keep these guys who are like my generals and family members, and it's family. Forget about it. So I'm going to keep them safe. Oh, they're hostile. Okay. So these guys I want to keep here. They're going to be my reserve. Oop. All right, cool. Let's start the battle. So where are these guys? All right, so here they are. Are they moving? No. They want to do battle with my troops here. All right, so let's head over. And this is going to take a while. Let's fast forward. All right. So, if you guys don't mind, I'm going to have a nice cold IPA, beautiful, delicious beer. We play a little Rome Total War. I mean, this is a perfect mix, right? Rome Total War with a nice cold beer. Mm, delicious. All right, cool. All right. So we have these forces going forward. And who are you? That's the cavalry. Good to go. All right. So what I'm gonna do is, all right, good to go. So that's everybody. And the formation kind of got fracked up a little bit. No, you keep heading here. All right. So those 3 units that I selected, I want you guys to set up a nice tight formation there. So what I'm gonna do here, guys, is whoa, hold on, stand by. Okay. So I see what they're trying to do. All right, interesting. All right. Oh, that's town watch. Are you serious? You know what? Stand by. I didn't think they were gonna come out of the woodwork. All right, and then you're gonna. Here we go. Ah, daggone. No, 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 no. Stand by. Get some cavalry in there. All right. So what they're gonna do here? Who are you? All right. No, not you. All right. You guys are good enough. All right. So it looks we routed one massive force. Looks like these guys are like trying to figure out. There we go. There we go. All right. Engage. I know you're gonna throw your spears, but go, go, go. All right. No, we're gonna continue to battle. I want a complete massacre. Wow. I don't think they're gonna get far. They only got like 2 guys left. Look at this. And that's the general right there. There we go. The last guy was the general. All right. Good to go. Did a pretty good job, I think. All right, so let's see the casualty list. This is the most important. All right, I lost 26 guys, which is not that bad. They lost 241. They have 2 guys remaining, which I wonder if they're going to put that on the map. An army of 2. I think that was a game. An army of 2. All right, so that army is abolished. Good to go. All right, so I have a town watch there. So I just got to redo some of the moves that I did before I lost that. for the bad save that I had. This army is going to head over to this guy. And then I definitely want to move these guys forward. So, a couple of things I want to kind of like throw your way, guys, is hold on, let me get a nice cold beer here. All right, so what I'm planning to do here is there are these two towns in the north here, right? You have this one. Oh man, they got a lot of units there. And you got this other town here, which has roughly, what, about 200 men, roughly, a little over. My goal here is to have an army of roughly 1,000. All right. So what I'm going to do is once I get this 1,000-man army together, which I'm very close to, I'm over halfway there. I'm going to take this city, obliterate it, and occupy it, and then I'm going to take this city, and eventually I'll have northern Italy under my control. And then since I'm kind of at war with Carthage, I'm going to take Sardinia, and then that force, which I don't know if you guys saw, I have about 264 men on this island. Once I take this city, I'm good to go. I have Sardinia. It's under my control. Nothing they can do about it. I'll have a big island under my control. Then move over to this city here, and they have 4 units there. Best they can do is, 8 times 4, 240 roughly, right, I think. Oh no, my bad. I'm sorry. 8 times 4 is 36. So 360 men at best. I guess I was considering a commander there. Um, or I've been having too many beers. All right, so there's 4 units there. The best they can do is bring up 360 men. I do not have that, but I underestimated the AI in the previous games. I should not do that here. So I guess before I move on to Sicily, I should bring in maybe um, 2 more units at least before I go to Sicily. So I'll move this Treem, this guy right here, and then head over to Erytrium and get some reinforcements there. All right. So before that's the governor's villa. This is barracks. Good to go. I need to order some troops. All right. So I got 1 town watch in. I want to order another one. I'll get that. Let's just do town watches on this guy. Good to go. And I got 5,400 on my currency still left, which is good. This guy is doing town watches left and right. I'll order another one. Get. So I have 1 heading over to the army now. I'll send another one, so it'll be 1, 2, 3, and I'll send 2 of the other one. Good to go. All right, so I'm gonna have this army have 2 cavalry with a little bit more of the town watch, right? Because, what did I do there? There'll be at least 1 or 2 more town watches. All right. So my overall plan is take northern Italy. Sardinia is going to be easy. I'm building a ramp. What do you call it? Building one of these things here, so eventually that'll happen. And then I'm going to take Sicily. All right, so let's do this. Oh, hang on. Corruption and other. Are you serious? Daggone. Army upkeep is 2753. It's expensive. Recruitment's 1410. Daggone. All right. Nothing I can do about that. Well, a little bit maybe. All right. I think I just need 1, right? Yeah, I just need one. All right. So before I continue doing that, I just want to see what's going on over here. Make sure these armies are kind of. No, no, no. I want you to hook up. All right. So we got a massive army here. Can you give me a heads up on this army here? Okay. So give me a heads up. Wow. Captain Sagovax. Jeez, man. 360 men, not to mention whoever's in here. 360 men, 480, 560 men. I could still take it. Let's do that. I could still take that city. Even with all the men that they got, I could still take it. All right, good to go. So I'm gonna take out this city here because I just need one of those battering rams to take it. All right, I think I definitely have more men than them. Now I have to be careful because the AI in the last episode that I released kind of screwed me over a little bit. Um, all right, so I got a battering ram here. Nice, good to go. Where's that daggone? All right, good to go. So I know these watchtowers are on my left and my right. Um, they're gonna try to take as many soldiers as possible. Um, so I'm gonna have to be careful with that. So this town watch that has this battering ram, I'm gonna they're gonna take some casualties, which is okay. And I bet you they're gathering at the town center. Yeah, that's a total war kind of thing. The I notice the AI always puts their soldiers in the town center. The best place to do it is at the right at the gate. You know, kind of like make a ring around the gate if the gate's breached. So yeah, it limits the amount of forces I can get through. But you know, hey man, if the AI can't figure that out, oh no, come on, daggone. All right, come on. Here we go. You know, one thing that I gotta mention here is the graphics on Rome Total War on I have an iPad Pro, the 10.5 inch, are beautiful. And you know, I've been noticing lately, I just downloaded Civilization 6 recently on my iPad Pro. You know, I do notice that games like this and other games like PUBG, which is it's kind of like a third person or first person. Well, it's a third person. I would say kind of game has a lot more graphics than Civilization 6 in terms of like how amazing the graphics are. I've been thinking about making a video about that because it's been bothering me. Like I was thinking about spending $24 on Civilization 6. Uh, but every time I play a game like this and look at the graphics here, and I'm like, it's absolutely beautiful. I mean, it's gorgeous. And this game is $10. And if I'm just going to spend $24 on Civilization, just kind of like wondering, like, why are the graphics not where this is? I think they could do some a little bit more work with the graphics on this. Yeah, but what really matters is are we going to take this city here? If we do, right, the future of Sardinia is in our hands here. Okay? All right. So I got the general. Why are you causing problems there, general? Stop. Maybe I can. Is there a way I can come around this side? Yeah, I can. All right. Let me get the general come up here. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to have the cavalry flank while these guys go up. I don't have complete faith in Town Watch, so I'm going to wait for my cavalry to get there, do a little flanking maneuver here. What do you got here? Good to go. Rock and roll. Get some. All right. Get the cavalry in. They must see them coming. Hold on. Stand by. Whoa. Ran over somebody. They're falling apart. All right. Best time to do. Just hit them. Straight on. Ah. Come on. My town watch. Oh, come on. Losing too many of these town watch guys here. You guys better be charging, not walking toward battle. Oh, there we go. All right. Ooh, okay. So they lost the captain. These guys are peasants. They're not actual hardcore infantry because they got like the pitchfork. And what that means is this is not even their main army. This is kind of like, yeah, it is a victory, but it's a victory not against hardcore infantry. This is kind of militia, um, which means that their hardcore infantry is going to be coming up. They're probably getting on the boats as we speak. Yeah. It's victory for right now. All right. Ooh, here we go. The settlement has fallen to the might of your army. Victory is yours, and the fate of the settlement lies in your hands. Occupied, I'll gain 59 dinero. I'm going to say dinero. It's not the proper way, but whatever. Enslaved, I gain 59 dinero. Disperse 595 population amongst government settlements. And exterminate, I'll gain 413 dinero. Massacre, yeah, I'm not doing that. I'll just occupy them. I'll be a nice governor, Be a nice guy. Forget about it. Be a nice guy here. All right. So my goal here is I'm gonna hook up. I'm gonna head back and then get some soldiers, and then we're gonna head over to. Oh! Hold on. Who's this? Stand by. Stand by. All right. I gotta check something out, guys. Oh, okay. So it apparently. So once I declared war, it looks like the House of Skippy. It's probably not the right way of saying it, but whatever. And the Roman proper and the House of Bruti all declared war against Carthage, which is great and not so great because my goal was to take this city right here, but it looks like Aulus Scipio is going to, yeah, I'm going to say Skip is going to take this city here. And, it won't tell me how much. Oh, he has a lot of troops. Okay, interesting. He probably has a 2-to-1 majority. So he's going to take all of Sicily. So, for me, at least, there's no rush to take Sicily because he's going to take it. And I'm not going to be able, since he's going to take all of Sicily, I'm not going to command the western part of the Roman Empire unless I take Carthage, which is right about here. So, daggone, I'm not going to be able to get there in time. He's going to take that city before I know it. I guess just take those two cities from Gaul on the north and ready a task force from soldiers that I'm going to set up from here. Maybe add another, 240 men to this army here. And then go after them. So I got 360 roughly, a little over, plus 240. I'm going to be at a little over 600 men. Question is 600 men enough to invade Carthage? I wonder. Should I wait until I take this massive army, this massive Roman army that I developed of over 600 men, take these Gaul cities, head back south, put them on a transport, and then head them south, and then bring an army of roughly 2,000 troops? I'm going to kind of leave that for the next episode, guys. So basically what I'm leaving you guys off with here is I took Sardinia. If you watched the previous video, I got my ass handed to me by the Gauls in the northern Sicily. The AI was actually really good. I'm surprised, and I'm grateful because, that they did some work on the AI because it's a challenge now. So once I take these two northern cities, let me add that in. If I take these two northern cities, and Sardinia, I'll take Carthage next. Once I take Carthage, it's all, I can literally march on this and take the Roman Empire for myself. That's what my goal is. I want Rome proper, right? I want to control Rome. I want to control this massive army that Rome has for myself. I'm hoping it's a big army. All right, guys. So that does it for this episode. I'll catch you in the next one. See you then.